Book 2, The Book of the Traveler of the Worlds. Canto 7, The Descent into Night, page 218. Gripped, strangled by that lusting viscous blot. Attracted to some black and giant mouth. And swallowing throat and a huge belly of doom. His being from its own vision disappeared. Drawing towards depths that hungered for its fall. A formless void oppressed his struggling brain. A darkness grim and cold benumbed his flesh. A whispered grey suggestion chilled his heart. Hailed by a serpent force from its warm home. And dragged to extinction in bleak vacancy. Life clung to its seat with cords of gasping breath. Lapped was his body by a tenebrous tongue. Existence smothered travelled to survive. Hope strangled perished in his empty soul. Belief and memory abolished died. And all that helps the spirit in its course. There crawled through every tense and aching nerve. Leaving behind its poignant quaking trail. A nameless and unutterable fear. As a sea nears a victim bound and still. The approach alarmed his mind forever dumb. Of an implacable eternity. Of pain inhuman and intolerable. This he must bear, his hope of heaven estranged. He must ever exist without extinction's peace. In a slow suffering time and tortured space. An anguished nothingness his endless state. A lifeless vacancy was now his breast. And in the place where once was luminous thought, only remained like a pale motionless ghost. An incapacity for faith and hope. And the dread conviction of a vanquished soul. Immortal still but with its godhead lost. Self lost and God and touch of happier worlds. But he endured, stilled the vain terror, bore the smothering calls of agony and affright. Book 2, The Book of the Traveler of the Worlds. Canto 7, The Descent into Night, page 219. Then peace returned and the soul's sovereign gaze. To the blank horror a calm light replied. Immutable, undying and unborn. Mighty and mute the Godhead in him woke. And faced the pain and danger of the world. He mastered the tides of nature with a look. He met with his bare spirit naked hell. End of Book 2, Canto 7.